How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel. This is Big Daddy Dave, and this is a map tour for Farming Simulator 22 on the mod map Wosnice. And we're going to start with the description from the mod hub, and it reads, Welcome to the fictional map of Wosnice. This map is adapted for precision farming. The map has 2 farms, cows, and chickens, 126 fields, buying animals, 13 different sales stations, vehicle traffic, pedestrian traffic, even in several buildings, machine shop, a liming station, gas station, the dairy, the forest, the mill, new textures, snow on the roof in winter, 50 toys to be found, a place to build your farm. There has been an update to this map, and it is changelog 1.1.0.0, and it reads, Added FS22 standards to all static buildings, parallax, frost, new textures, snow, added lighting in several places, added Polish license plates, a second farm has been added, the traffic volume has been reduced, large electric poles replaced, removed flying help icons, land purchase issue fixed, fixed field 31 problem, fixed various visual bugs reported by players, the rotation of the field has been reversed, northeast ending of the map has been improved. You will find yourself. I wish you a long game. Now there are required mods for this map, starting with the Machine Shelter by Bartson V3, Medium Garage by Resmec 23433, Old Grain Mill by Bartson V3, Farmhouse by Barney, and Old Cowshed for Cows by Bartson B3, and Agro Team Genswo. Whew, yeah, a lot of names I don't know how to pronounce. I apologize for butchering them. This map was created by Bartson V3 and is 284.06 megabytes to download. Now, if we go ahead and take a look at the map, this is what it looks like. Not bad at all. Lots of small and, I'd say small and medium-sized fields, but because they're small and medium-sized fields, that means they don't cost that much, which is very, very nice. As you can see, we own farmlands number 16, 67, and 72. You cannot purchase all the land on this map. You can see there are several areas, like down here in the south, where you cannot purchase. But you can purchase the farm shop, the shop area right here. And it's tagged together with this area over here as well. You do start with animal pens. You start with old cowshed for cows, chicken pasture, and cow barn. You do have contracts available. You do not start out with any production chains, and there are collectibles on this map, 100 be precise. There are mods specific to this map, nothing under the the shop menu, but there are under the build menu. If we start here in sheds, go all the way to the right, you can see there is Wosnice. Now because we have required mods on this map, the will also appear here, but we're looking for specifically for ones that say Wosnice on them. Under silos, nothing there. Silo extensions, nothing. Containers, nothing. Tools, nothing. Farmhouse, you have one farmhouse here. Under productions, nothing there. Selling points, nothing. Greenhouses, nothing. Orchards, nothing. Generators, nothing. Under animals, you do have cows, nothing for horses, nothing for pigs, nothing for sheep. You do have one for chickens. Oops. Nothing for bees, nothing for others. There is nothing under fences, lights, or others for decorations. And then under landscaping, you can see there are several additional paint swatches, but no trees and plants. So we do start out here at the starting farm. So let's take a look at what we start out with. We go to the shop menu, go to owned items. We don't have much. Under small tractors, you have the Massey Ferguson 5S105 as well as the Massey Ferguson 3707 AL. Under trailers, you have the Welger DK115. Under plows, the Pottinger Servo 25. Under cultivators, the Raby EG39. And under planters, the Agrimaz Falcon 3. Now turn around right here, you can see we have a sleep trigger. Couple of barns and storage spaces, but kind of a drive-through-esque with the side door right here. Over here we have our cow barn. You can store 10 cows in this. And you have your water right here. And your food right here. Your straw can also be put in about right here through the side door. Over here, you have your chickens. 150 of those can be put in. And you have your feed trigger right here. Your eggs will spawn out here. Over here, I forgot to mention, is your slurry point. And back here is your milk point. Kind of key things to put in there. Again, some additional storage. A couple of our starting tractors right there. We'll go ahead and take this Massey right here. So now we got to start heading around the rest of this map. Now, pop right across the street to our first point of interest. This, directly in front of me, is the purchase from local farmer sell point. We need to go ahead and turn around. Cut through here. And then make a left. And up here to my right, oh, watch the pedestrian. You have to come back here around the side. Right back here, this is the barn and village sell point. Now we head back this way. And over here, park the tractor right there. We have a wardrobe trigger right here. This is the farm I'm going to call farm number 2, but you have to purchase the land. You don't, oh, that's not true. You don't have to purchase the land. You have access to all the buildings. You can see all the buildings, all the sleep triggers, all the triggers around here, even the cow barn, which is right here. You have access to all of it, so you don't have to purchase the land. But if you do purchase it, come to your map and go right here, click on farmland number 84, and you can purchase the land for $71,000. Now that will enable you to be able to start putting placeables down and stuff like that, but to just kind of extend out the rest of this farm, because you can see there is some additional land that you do buy, and the field 79 all the way in the back there. So you have your fuel tank right here, you have a silo right here, you have a nice little storage shed right here, and right here is another cow barn. 40 cows can be stored in here. You have your milk trigger here, your feed trigger, as well as, hey, look, there's a deer in here. Your feed trigger as well as your straw will go in right here. I find you do have to open this door from the side here. And then over here, you open this door. You have your little slurry collection point right here. So now, hop back in. You know what, while I'm thinking of it, I meant to turn that off and I didn't. There we go. Now that'll stop doing that. So coming out the side here, we're going to continue heading west. We're just going to follow this road until we get to our next point of interest. And coming up right around this corner is our next set of interest. Just around here. You can start to see it to come into view right there. And right here is the main shop area. And it's actually kind of a cool setup in my opinion. So right here, you have your animal dealer. And just like most animal dealers, you can buy your animals directly from here and have them loaded for you into any one of your already owned barns and pastures. You are charged a delivery fee to do this. You can also buy animals from the barns and pastures right off the bat, right from them directly. That will also cost you a delivery fee. But if you have an animal trailer, you can bring that to this trigger point and purchase them directly, put them into the trailer, and deliver them to wherever you want to have them loaded into. And then you save on the delivery fees. Right here you have your shop trigger, and right beside it is the repair trigger. Now we will go ahead and slightly backtrack to come down here to the next point of interest, to right here. This is the old grain mill. You can purchase this for $23,000, just like any typical grain mill, except this one will allow you to do, I think, a couple of additional. Let's go ahead and purchase it. Oh yeah, a couple of additional features. So just like a typical grain mill, you got your wheat, barley, oats, and sorghum, but you can also make your oils. So you got your sunflower, canola, and olive oil, and with certain combinations, you can make pig food from corn, sorghum, and potatoes, which is really nice. So now we will continue down here, just around the corner. Okay, so this is the purchase agripole sell point to my right, and then just ahead of it, that is the purchase of pallets sell point. So both of these are sell points. We're going to keep on moving. Head off in this direction, down this little 2-track. I don't know what it is about this. I really like the sight line that's on this 2-track. Like, this really kind of stood out to me. So coming up here to my right is our next point of interest, but we have to kind of go around to the main road to enter into it. So right here, make a right. Looks like the train broke down over there. Directly in front of me, this is the sawmill sell point. You have a wood chip sell point right here. And then coming around over here, this is the village grain elevator sell point. Let's go ahead and take a look at the map and see where we've been and what we've seen so far. So we started out here at the main farm. Went across the street and saw the purchase from local farmer 2. Pulled out to the main road, up to here to the barn and village sell point, and then back across the street to farm number 2, where you could see the wardrobe trigger, sleep trigger, fuel tank. You had the silo as well as the cow shed. We came out here, up and around. We saw the animal dealer as well as the shop trigger and repair trigger. We then pulled out, came down this side 2-track to the old grain mill. Over here, saw the purchase of agripole, or purchase agripole sell point, as well as the purchase of pallet sell point. Came down here, all the way down out to this main road, and we took in the sawmill. Well, technically, sawmill's right here. You got the wood chips sell point right here, and then the village grain elevator right there. And that catches us up to where we were. Oop. Now, we continue in this direction. Again, another just sightline. I like how this particular section is. You've got the kind of cliff face off to the right. You've got the kind of railing to the left. Very, very nice. Now here we'll make a right and head all the way down here. Onto this main stretch. We're going to pull in right here and then cut around the backside over here to right here. This is the purchase from a local farmer sell point. And now we head off in this direction. And right up here, we're going to make a right onto this 2-track. And follow this around. Okay, now, down to that, you know what, we'll go ahead and go down there. You know what, we'll run down there. Save from having to keep turning. So here is the manure heap sell point. So you can bring your manure and sell it right there. Now back to our tractor, and we're going to hit our last set of interests up in the northeastern corner of the map. You can see it right over there in the distance. Okay, turning in here. Now off to my left, right back here, this is the barn sell point. You have a fuel tank right here, but it works just like a gas station would, just a buy point. Here you have the dairy buy point. I'm sorry, sell point. You have the lime station buy point right here. And lastly, right over here is the grain elevator sell point. And that is the map tour. This is Wosnice. Now we're on to the point where I render my opinion, 0-5 scale as always. What do I think of this map? I really like this map. There's so much in the ways of different sight lines, very nice color palette. Again, not too cartoony. Very kind of, I don't want to say rustic, but just kind of natural vibes to it, and kind of just homes and stuff kind of built into that natural kind of presentation almost. Like just small town living kind of thing. It just looks very, very nice, very well laid out. There's a lot of trails getting to and from various fields around the map. There's a little bit of everything that can be done on this map. There's just, I think, just an all-around good map. So out of 0 out of 5, I'd give this probably a 4. I like it. I like this map a lot. There's, like I said, a lot of cool parts on this map where, like right here, good example, where you're just driving by and if you just take a second to look, it's like, wow, that's actually really kind of stunning. That's kind of, for a moment, almost takes your breath away. Like, it's very, very pretty. And those are some of the best kind of maps, in my opinion, is when you can just take a moment to kind of, you know, stop what you're doing and just like, whoa, where did that come from, kind of thing. You know, you've got the grain mill there in the background, just kind of circling around, the fan on it. Um, like it's a very very interesting map. Like I said, there's a sight line just right over here. I mentioned it earlier. Just something about it just seems very long and like right here. You can kind of see it right here. It just looks like it just goes and goes and goes, but at the same time, it like you're kind of seeing like all this stuff where you know there's an end. Like it's a cool like almost like an illusion kind of thing. I really really like it. It's I don't know. It's just I could see coming onto this map and doing a kind of small kind of equipment, small maybe medium sized equipment kind of farm and whatnot. There's gonna be real difficulties in the realm of trying to expand and get bigger equipment. You know, trying to really use the map to its full potential because there are areas where you're not able to purchase land and stuff, but that's I mean that is what it is. It's not end of the world kind of stuff, but at the end of the day, yeah, 4 out of 5, that's what I give it. I hope you enjoyed this map tour. If you did, please show me by liking, sharing, subscribing, following, commenting, doing all the things the algorithms enjoy you doing that shows you're engaged with this channel and enjoying the content. And that being said, I hope you have a fantastic day. Take care.